I can't even finish my monologue, Skip. I can't even come out here and finish my monologue, Skip.
Actually, that's pretty good, Shaq. That is pretty good.
Shannon.
You're
that's
usually
your
terrible.
Best ever.
That was pretty good. No question about
that's
it.
probably your best
That
ever.
was
Stick with that.
pretty doggone good, Shaq.
I want you to choke that little motherfucker. If you don't choke that Skip Bayless, Shannon, all you gotta do is take him in the back and just.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Around the Association. Well, the Skip and Shannon show made its rounds. We've actually covered that topic to nauseum, but Shaquille O'Neal on his podcast, it's a great podcast, y'all should go check it out. He actually talks in regards to what Shannon Sharpe should do, and you know, full disclosure, Shaq isn't against Shannon laying hands on Skip, because people they speak more boldly towards you based on what they think you're capable of. He said you don't have to really fight him. He said all you gotta do is get up. He told Shannon all he has to do is get up and choke that little MF'er for one time. Choke him real good. Let him know. Let him feel your power. Let him, Shannon's still in some really good shape. Played in NFL. So he said all he needs to do is feel your power one time. And, that's something very humbling. Skip speaks as though nothing can happen to him. And that's wild. Take a listen here at what Shaq had to say.
When you take it, it'll cause you to choke that little motherfucker. If you don't choke that Skip Bayless, Shannon, all you gotta do is take him in the back and just choke the out his ass one time. That's all. One time. No, ain't no fighting, no slapping. Just take his ass in the back and just choke.
Shannon's a good man.
Take 2 tablets, CT, LMF, choke that little motherfucker.
Shannon is a good man.
Shaq crazy for that. Shaq is crazy for that. Of course, Shannon's not going to do that. Shannon's going to stay professional, be above board. He's not going to mess up any of his deals. He's not going to mess any of his money up, because Skip actually has the opportunity to kind of say what he wants, kind of get away with more. Shannon is still in a process of building his second career in media, and he's not, it's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's really not worth it. But I thought it was hilarious the way Shaq said, because if you got to think about it, some of the things that Skip has done and said, being disrespectful. I mean, in all honesty, if these were just two guys on the street, Skip wouldn't be that bold. He knows, hey, I have the corporation here. I know Shannon, he's a certain level of professional. He's not going to, there's no benefit to drag me and beat me up, because I don't think no one really even questions, what that outcome would be. But that's what Skip has as his defenders. Like, we're in a corporate setting. If these are two guys that didn't know each other and they got into something at, say, the grocery store or out in a parking lot somewhere, Skip would not have the gall. I ain't gonna say he wouldn't, because some people, they just built like that. They're gonna say what's on their mind. But I'm gonna say this, it wouldn't happen but one time with Shannon. Now, Shaq and his crew go on to kind of play the opening monologue that Shannon Sharpe was trying to do, and Shaq does maybe one of his better impersonations of Shannon Sharpe. He's picking at Shannon Sharpe lisp in the way he actually says how he kind of fat tongues at Skip, and it is hilarious. And then he even talks about that was the opportunity right then for him to call Skip to the back during commercial break and just choke the living bleep out of that joker. Take a listen here.
Disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down. But I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me
all right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Right there.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought,
Skip, just let me.
Right there. Right there. Take two right there. Just take two. And the car can stay calm during the show, but during the break, just be like, Skip, let me talk to you. Just choke the damn.
Wait. No, if you're going to do it, Shaquille, do it in the voice because it actually is good. Do it again.
Skip. Shaq gonna send me these 2 pills. I'm about to throw the shit out your ass. Skip. Right now.
I'm sorry,
Skip.
Shannon.
I can't even finish my monologue, Skip. I can't even come out here and finish my monologue, Skip.
Actually, that's pretty good, Shaq. That is pretty good.
Shannon.
You're
Shaquille,
usually terrible. That was pretty good. No question
yeah,
about
that's
it.
probably your best
That
ever.
was
Stick with that.
pretty doggone good, Shaq. Hey, man. Hey, Shannon deserves an award.
Now, later on in the podcast, Shaq and the crew actually spoke about what we're actually watching. And someone actually spoke about this earlier about it seems this is a live deterioration of a relationship, of a professional relationship, right on live TV. And that we usually don't see to this degree. You know, we hear about, things didn't work out later. We see little maybe uncomfortable moments here or there whenever a show's not. But here, it's like live and direct. Shannon is obviously very annoyed, and Skip feels like he's done nothing wrong, so he never needs to apologize. And so Shaq kind of touched on real briefly why that is and why it's got to be respect on the show, and he feels like Skip has crossed the line where he constantly disrespects Shannon Sharpe. Take a listen to what Shaq had to say.
Fellas, first of all, it does seem like we're watching. It seems like we're watching the deterioration of like a relationship in front of us. It's weird to watch because I feel like that we're literally watching folks break up in front of us.
Yeah, but you know what people don't understand? You always got to have that R word. Like, we're going to argue in the show. Yeah. We're going to argue, Spice, but I'm never going to disrespect you.
Yeah.
Especially not on live TV in my life.
Yeah.
I may say something that rub you the wrong way, but still not going to disrespect you. And, you know.
He's been disrespected twice.
He's been very disrespectful.
So let me know what you guys think. Do you think how much longer really do you believe that Undisputed is going to continue? Because I'm gonna be honest, it's one thing to be looking at it from a viewer, and it's another thing that, hey, I'm sure ratings is up. I'm sure they've been competing, maybe even overtaking First Take a little bit lately because people are watching to see what those two are going to do. I know the ratings are up since all this has happened, and that actually, this is the time of where you get attention by any means, and that kind of helps negotiations, because if you're rising in ratings, when contracts are up, you get an opportunity to negotiate a better deal for yourself. So I look at it through entertainment, but I also look at it through the business lens. And so I'm not sure, unless something else come along, that Shannon's going to be walking away from the show anytime soon. I know Skip isn't, but Shannon is the one that is starting to really make some on his own power moves with his podcast, Club Shay Shay, and is doing really well. And he has all these great relationships, not only through NFL football and basketball, but just through entertainment. He's built a lot of goodwill, and so he can get people on his show for Club Shay Shay that probably wouldn't even come on Undisputed. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we're out.